The Binge Cases. The Binge Cases is a compelling exploration of real-life stories where unhealthy obsessions spiraled into criminal acts. Whether fueled by media, relationships, or compulsive behavior, these cases delve into the darker side of human psychology, revealing how seemingly harmless interests can escalate into dangerous territory. From stalkers inspired by fictional characters to individuals whose binge consumption of content drove them to commit crimes, The Binge Cases uncovers the fine line between fascination and fixation. The premise: exploring the intersection of obsession and crime. Each episode of The Binge Cases examines a different story where obsessive behavior played a central role in criminal activity. The podcast focuses on media influence, cases where movies, TV shows, or online content inspired people to mimic dangerous behaviors. Relationship fixation, stories of unrequited love or toxic relationships that escalated into stalking, harassment, or violence. Addiction-driven crimes, tales of individuals whose compulsions, whether toward gambling, drugs, or digital content, led to fraud, theft, or other illegal acts. With each case, the podcast dives deep into the psychology of the perpetrators, the impact on victims, and the broader societal factors that contributed to the events. Notable cases covered. The Slender Man stabbing. This infamous case involved two young girls who attempted to murder their friend, claiming they were influenced by the fictional character Slender Man. The story highlights how obsessive engagement with online folklore blurred the line between reality and fiction, leading to a shocking crime. The Breaking Bad copycats. Multiple cases have emerged of individuals inspired by the hit TV series Breaking Bad. From small-time drug dealers attempting to replicate Walter White's criminal empire to more severe acts of violence, the podcast dissects how media influence can push vulnerable individuals toward crime. The Gamer's Revenge. An episode explores a case where an online gaming feud escalated into real-world violence, revealing the dangers of obsessive online behavior and the thin boundary between virtual and physical worlds. The Craigslist Killer. A deep dive into the case of Philip Markoff, a medical student who used Craigslist to lure victims. His compulsive double life, split between his respectable public persona and secret criminal activities, offers chilling insights into obsession's destructive potential. Themes and takeaways. The Binge Cases goes beyond sensational storytelling to explore critical themes, including psychological triggers, how obsessive tendencies are formed and what mental health factors play a role. Media responsibility, the impact of glorified violence or criminal behavior in entertainment. Societal pressures, how isolation, technology, and cultural trends can exacerbate obsessive behaviors. Victim advocacy, a focus on the survivors and victims, emphasizing the lasting impact of these crimes on their lives. Why it resonates. The podcast resonates because it touches on universal fears and questions. How much do our obsessions shape our behavior? Are we more vulnerable to external influences than we realize? And what can be done to prevent these spirals into criminality? By combining gripping narratives with expert insights, The Binge Cases offers a mix of entertainment and education, leaving listeners both engaged and informed. For fans of true crime and psychology. Whether you're a true crime enthusiast, fascinated by the human mind, or interested in the influence of media on behavior, The Binge Cases is a must-listen. Its exploration of obsession's role in crime provides a fresh angle in the crowded true crime genre, making it a thought-provoking and chilling experience.